When we talk about African development, too often the story begins with loans, foreign contractors, and promises that never fully materialize. But today, something different is happening in the heart of West Africa, and it is forcing the entire continent to pay attention. Before we go any further, take a second to support this message. Like this video so it reaches more Africans. Subscribe to Voice of Africa if you believe in African solutions. And comment below to tell us what this project means to you and your country. Your engagement helps amplify African voices that mainstream media ignores. What you are about to hear is not a rumor, not propaganda, and not a distant dream. It is a real infrastructure project unfolding in Burkina Faso, led by President Ibrahim Traoré, and it has the potential to shock Africa, not because it is flashy, but because of how it is being done.
The road that Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré is constructing is going to shock the whole Africa when it is complete. The road, which is 327 kilometers, is going to be a dual carriage. And on each road, there are going to be 4 lanes. And this road is going to connect 2 major cities, Bobo-Dioulasso and the capital city, Ouagadougou. And one thing that Ibrahim Traoré has said, they are not going to borrow any money. The people of Burkina Faso are going to construct that road through an initiative known as Faso Mêbo. So there is an account in which the people of Burkina Faso are sending their contributions willingly. Nobody is cutting them from their salaries or even contributing in any other way. The people in Burkina Faso are giving their money to construct this road. When you see the president of Burkina Faso launching this road, you are going to be shocked. No Chinese investors, no Western investors. The engineers of Burkina Faso and also the workers in Burkina Faso are going to work on that road until it comes to an end. This is the true picture of a true African leader. Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré has just decided to stand out and show the whole world that we can do it if we are willing to do it.
Burkina Faso has launched the construction of a massive highway linking the political capital, Ouagadougou, to the economic capital, Bobo-Dioulasso. This road stretches more than 327 kilometers, cutting across the heart of the country, and it is being built as a modern dual carriageway. Each direction will carry 4 lanes, making it a total of 8 lanes designed for high-speed, safe, and efficient transport. This is not a small upgrade or a patchwork rehabilitation. This is a full-scale highway designed to international standards with wide shoulders, central medians, interchanges, and long-term durability in mind. What makes this project truly historic is not just its size, but its philosophy. President Ibrahim Traoré has made it clear Burkina Faso is not borrowing money to build this road. There are no Chinese loans, no Western development banks, no hidden conditions, and no future debt trap. Instead, the road is being financed through a national initiative known as Faso Mêbo, an appeal to national solidarity. Under this initiative, the people of Burkina Faso are contributing voluntarily. No one's salary is being deducted by force. There is no coercion. Citizens are donating what they can because they believe in the project and in the vision behind it. Special accounts have been opened to receive these contributions, and communities along the route are also participating in practical ways by providing materials, labor support, and local cooperation. Even something as simple as contributing gravel is considered part of nation building. This approach challenges a long-standing narrative imposed on Africa, the idea that Africans cannot fund, design, or execute major projects without foreign supervision. Burkina Faso is saying the opposite. With unity, discipline, and purpose, Africans can build Africa. The design of this highway reflects long-term thinking rather than short-term politics. The route begins near the Ouagadougou bypass, passes south of Koudougou, north of Boromo, south of Houndé, and finally connects to Bobo-Dioulasso, linking directly to National Road RN7. This corridor is not just about moving cars faster. It is about unlocking economic circulation across regions. Agricultural products will move more efficiently from farms to markets. Industrial goods from processing zones will reach consumers faster and at lower cost. Transport time will be reduced, logistics costs will fall, and regional trade will accelerate. In a landlocked country like Burkina Faso, this kind of infrastructure is not a luxury. It is a strategic necessity. The highway will feature 2 separate carriageways divided by a central median to reduce accidents and improve traffic flow. Each direction will have 4 wide lanes capable of handling heavy-duty trucks, as well as passenger vehicles. Emergency shoulders are included to allow safe stops and rapid intervention when needed. Interchanges will allow vehicles to enter and exit without disrupting traffic on the main highway, ensuring smooth and continuous movement. Safety has been a major consideration in the design. Guardrails, visibility buffers extending up to 100 meters in some sections, and modern signage systems are all part of the plan. These features are meant to reduce accidents, ease congestion at city exits, and prevent the deadly traffic bottlenecks that plague many African urban areas. But this project goes beyond concrete and asphalt. Environmental and social considerations are also built into the design. Burkina Faso is home to diverse wildlife, including elephants that migrate across certain regions. Instead of ignoring this reality, the planners have included wildlife underpasses and culverts that allow animals to cross safely beneath the highway. Water drainage systems are designed not only to protect the road, but also to preserve natural water flows and ecosystems. Underpasses are also being constructed for farmers, pedestrians, and slow-moving vehicles such as carts, allowing them to cross safely without ever entering the high-speed highway. This ensures that modernization does not come at the cost of rural livelihoods or community safety. Rest areas and service zones are planned along the route. These will include parking areas, fuel stations, emergency services, and even charging points for electric vehicles as Burkina Faso prepares for the future of transport. Police and rapid response units will be stationed along the highway to ensure security and quick assistance in case of accidents or breakdowns. President Ibrahim Traoré has emphasized that this project will not be delayed by bureaucracy or half measures. Construction is intended to run around the clock, 24 hours a day once fully launched. There is no artificial deadline, only one clear instruction: build it as fast as possible without compromising quality. According to official statements, at least 200 billion CFA francs are expected to be injected into the project by 2026 from national resources. This sense of urgency reflects a broader vision. The Ouagadougou Bobo-Dioulasso highway is not meant to stand alone. It is the beginning of a larger plan to connect all regional capitals in Burkina Faso through modern highways. Some projects initially planned as smaller 2x1 roads are already being upgraded in concept to full 2x2 highways, showing a commitment to scale and ambition. For many Africans watching from outside Burkina Faso, this raises an uncomfortable but necessary question. If one of the poorest countries in the region can mobilize its people, engineers, and resources to build such infrastructure without foreign debt, why can't others? This is why this project resonates far beyond Burkina Faso's borders. It represents a psychological shift. It challenges dependency. It revives the idea of self-reliance not as a slogan, but as a practical strategy. It also restores dignity to African engineering, African labor, and African decision-making. Critics will argue that the road is too expensive, too ambitious, or too risky. But history shows that no nation ever developed by thinking small. Every major leap forward required belief, sacrifice, and unity. What Burkina Faso is attempting is not reckless, it is deliberate. It is grounded in planning, technical standards, and national ownership.
Whether this highway ultimately becomes a continental benchmark will depend on execution, transparency, and maintenance. But one thing is already clear: the mindset behind it has changed the conversation. Africa is no longer just asking for development, it is building it. As this road rises from the soil of Burkina Faso, it carries more than vehicles. It carries a message that Africans can design their future, finance their priorities, and build with their own hands. That message is what truly has the power to shock Africa. If you believe this is the kind of Africa we should be talking about, like this video, subscribe to Voice of Africa, and share your thoughts in the comments. Should other African countries follow this model? Is this the future of African development? Let's talk.